Yo, Jeff.
Yes, bro.
You're in sick shape.
Thank you.
What triggered you to get into this shape?
15 years ago, I was sitting on the beach in Marmaris and I absolutely hated the way I looked. I was wearing a t-shirt, I wouldn't take it off, I wouldn't sunbathe, I wouldn't jump into the pool. I was very self-conscious of my body at that time. And that's when I thought, you know what, fuck this. When I go back to the UK, I'm gonna get into shape. And I mean, looking back, I was probably in better shape than most people already then, but I just, mentally, I was not happy with the way I looked. So I came back to the UK, I soaked up information about training, I was reading. I soaked up information about nutrition, I tried different diets, I soaked up information about anabolic steroids, cardio, different types of cardio, when to do cardio, how much cardio to do. Everything. I was like a sponge. I was soaking information from everywhere, reading, talking to people, and that's when I really started getting into it. And before that point, I had still been training for 10 years, so I had a relatively decent body, but it wasn't consistent. I'd train for a bit, I'd stop, I'd train for a bit, I'd stop. I probably had a year or 2 years good run, then I'll stop for a bit again, and basically that's what it was, sitting on the beach in Marmaris, and boom, light bulb moment, and 15 years later, here I am.